shall not. We have overcome. We have overcome. We went from being stole to being called stealers. We went from being stole to being called stealers. It's an illusion. Don't be fooled by smoke and mirrors. And now we have the privilege to read and write, but know that everything that you read ain't right. It's a trick. You're being subliminally deceived. Exaggerate our failures, denounce what we've achieved. We went from masters owning us to owning masters' degrees, from house Negroes to Negroes owning houses, from slave ships to sailing yachts across the 7 seas, from picking cotton in fields to having clothing lines with designer shoes named after us. We've come a long way from giving spit shoe shines. From Harpo to Billionaire Oprah Show. From Good Times Ghetto to Cosby Show, Huxtables, if Medgar ever saw us now, he'd be proud. We are king like Martin Luther, queen like Halle Berry. Our Josephine Baker is now Mariah Carey. Our Josh Gibson is Darryl Strawberry. Our O.J. Simpson is now Michael Vick. We are evolution. We are evolution. The Negro evolved. We forgave his story, but never will we forget our story. We are still afros, fist picks, dreadlocks. We are still picket signs, strikes, and boycotts. We are NAACP in HD. Whom went from oppression to progressing. Still they say this recession has caused a regression, but naysayers are terribly mistaken. We are held high in the midst of depression. We are Rainbow Coalition. In the darkness we shimmer. We are not failing black president. We are Obama, Nobel Peace Prize winner. We are Uncle Tom's nephew. No longer strange fruit, still the dark of the berry, the sweet of the victory. Our Billie Holidays the whole month of February. Our Billie Holidays the whole month of February. We are Black Wall Street rebuilt in the Hamptons. We are fighters. We are fighters, not hoodlums, IBF champions. We are greatness. We went from there to now, from now to there, from there to here, and this is why we wound up. We are greatness. We are not hatred. We are Tony Reid, first place marathon racers. We run for office. We're registered voters now to sum us up in totality. We are greatness to sum us up in totality. We are greatness, and we have overcome. Word. Yo, what's your favorite, who like cartoons? What's your favorite cartoon? Word. Word. All right. So I'm gonna take y'all to Nickelodeon real quick. That's cool? All right. So I'm minding my own business, glued to the tube, watching my favorite show in a fairly good mood. And right before the climax or SpongeBob gets smacked, this huge figure intrudes and starts blocking my view. It's my father-in-law, who sounds like my own dad with his next statement that sets off my short fuse. Who's watching cartoons if the kids are at school? Certainly not a grown man. You should turn to the news to keep up with current events nowadays. Turn to the sports channel because I want to see the Braves. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is not the first time that this has happened, so I maintain my level of self-control. I'm ridiculed before by my friends, my spouse, even kids for my preference of animated shows. What's the big deal? Truth is, life is frustrating, so I picture animation with real situations. Like I pretend that Richmond is Bikini Bottom, and my factory job is the Krusty Krab. Well, I flip patties for free. Who cares about cash? Every time I get pissed at my boss, I just laugh like, Patrick. And I do backflips and get melodramatic so I don't explode on this cheapskate that's all grumpy who just keeps me employed because he saves me money. And my friends comfort me like, come on, just smile. It's not so bad. So I never get mad, but life will be so much simpler animated when you're filled up with hatred and you just can't take it, like when my aunt lies to me with a straight face. Says her bruises came from slipping on the stairs half awake. I want to turn into Fat Albert like, hey, you know you didn't fall, and if somebody's hitting you, we need to turn to the law. And if that doesn't work, I turn into Dumb Donald, put on that ski mask and put foot in his... See, I love cartoons because they relate to my past. Like growing up, I was always considered a blockhead. Wanted to be a big-time football star, but my grades weren't good enough. See, my teacher lost me. When she spoke, all I heard was wah, 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 wah. I made the team. 1 year, my chance to make an impact. The big play I get to kick when the quarterback snaps to center Lucy, moves the ball, and I fall flat on my back. Needless to say, I gave up on sports after that. My next phase in life was like Scooby and Shaggy. Smoke weed all day with the munchies. I'm happy, burning up my brain cells for what? I don't know. And I'm paranoid. I always see ghosts when I talk. I see my cousin Kenny. Wishing he was Kenny from South Park so he could come back to life when he was stabbed in his heart. See, I never watch news. It's always people I know. And they always show wars with us in third world countries. Wish we had a real army like G.I. Joe, a real American hero, who fought real villains like Serpenta, Cobra Commander. See, Duke and Flint couldn't kill innocent bystanders over on forbidden soil. Just the profit off of oil, but if life was like cartoons, it'd be better. I could see guidance from the eye of Thundera. In times in my life when I was weak and I was timid, I could chew some spinach and be strong to the finish. I'm tired of this image where our family is so proud because we're the proud family. When there's tests and there's trials, I want to be free. Like when I'm watching G-rated shows, I don't bother with problems. My worry-free philosophy is Hakuna Matata. I'm a big kid. Word.